Hello? God fucking damn it.
Did you know in terms of male human?
Nope.
Shush.
Every time.
Anybody get a more comfortable saddle for my dragon? I'm kind of sore.
I'm glad you're on about your dragon.
Triples.
He's a bad
Are
dragon.
you I mean, technically Victor was a leather worker, wasn't he?
I think so.
Yes.
Victor was an Omnicrafter.
Victor checking his proficiencies. Glassblowers, jewelers, leatherworkers, masons, painters, smiths, woodcarvers, and
Like I said,
So,
Omnicrafter.
So, I can actually, give you that option then. So, like, Erekai could have asked Victor to make him a saddle for his dragon.
Yeah, sure. Sounds cool.
Because he has both forging and, like, smith tools and leatherworking, because a saddle also requires metal stuff and bit of mixture. But
Dragon saddle.
Indeed.
Give Victor another thing he can do before he becomes God incarnate.
Or anti-gods incarnate.
Like the Emperor.
Anti-god.
Emperor protects.
My man was about to get 2 more monastic arts. Like, that cannot be good.
I'm pretty sure you could have just deleted the dungeon from existence at that point.
Well, he would have gotten, I think it's called Mastery of Steel.
I don't believe in this door.
Well,
Discombobulate.
did we played last week? Yeah.
Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
And did you guys do a...
Yes.
Okay. Then where we last left our heroes, they smashed a door in, killing a few folk, and slayed their way through the labs. And are currently... I think you guys are keeping these 4 intact, and these ones are destroyed.
Yeah.
Slay.
Okay.
We're keeping the 4 that have living people in stasis intact. The others are destroyed because there's no reason to leave them there.
That's fair.
I think we were discussing what we were going to do next, because I ended off last session by sending a message to the Archdruid.
They said it will take them a few days to get there anyways.
Right.
But they'll help if there's any medical needs or things like that. They'll help the injured and stuff by the time they arrive. Hopefully there isn't any deathly...
Fatalities.
Hopefully there isn't any near-death stuff that they can't be there in time for.
I mean, that...
But you're also there, so...
Yeah, no, I was about to say, we have 2 people to prevent that, because lay on hands and my 12 healing spells.
Yes.
I have cure
but-
wounds for a little...
But there is also
extra.
such things as anti-magical healing properties. So you would have to physically do work.
I
And
have
surgery
proficiency
and
in medical
Yeah, I know.
tools.
Don't always rely on your
I-
magic,
I-
I'm just saying.
Yes, I'm aware of that fact. Oddly enough, what I find hilarious is if this character had gone to a college, they would probably be a licensed medical doctor with the amount of knowledge they have of.
Probably part of the Red Cross.
No, they would be a medical doctor.
It
Probably
would be a dangerous
probably not on the same level of someone as Zariah, but close. Just on the sheer amount of medical knowledge they have.
Mm-hmm.
I have a plus 14 in medicine. Expertise, motherfuckers. But regardless, I think we were debating on what to do next.
I think we were going to take the elevator lift down to.
Yes.
I don't think that was our plan. I'm pretty sure we haven't exactly cleared the rest of this floor. If
Oh no, I think
memory
we've done the
serves.
floor. I think this was the last area we've not been in. Unless this room's not been checked, I don't know.
Nikki? Oh,
Yes?
yeah, no, over here. We haven't checked everything.
So, I know this room was checked, this one, and I think the three at the bottom. I don't know if anyone's been in this top one yet, top right one.
I would say let's just double check and make sure this floor is cleared first.
The
Yeah.
top we have been into.
Huh?
I'm gonna go and make sure the scientists are still out cold.
Yeah, this one has the portal in it with the gemstone slot.
Are you on a train?
That's the kitchen.
Choo-choo,
I'm in
motherfucker.
the kitchen.
It
So
sounds like
different
chugga chugga chugga.
Sorting through some bread.
Sorry, this is the one with the portal in it?
Trigger,
Yes, this is the one with the portal in it with a socket with like there's like multiple gemstones socketed into it, and one of them is missing, I believe,
Ah.
if I remember correctly.
Make sure there's no others missing.
Yeah.
You don't know what it's like.
There are, 3 gem slots, and they don't seem to be active right now.
Yeah. Hey,
There are
Nikki,
no
can we
gems in the
remove-
slots right now.
Can we remove Cranberry's token since he's in his bottle?
Yeah,
I sure can, bud.
he is
I
in
appreciate
the
that.
safety jar.
The safety jar. He just has his face. Like I said, he has his face pressed up against it like a 4-year-old at a fucking aquarium.
I was going to check.
Shoot
Why
shot.
are you stop getting close
Sorry.
to the portal?
I thought we were going through.
No,
I wanna
absolutely
touch it.
fucking not. Okay, so if I remember correctly, this was described as one of the cursed trees that had runes and the slots carved into it.
Yes, this seems to be a reformed tree made into a portal. There are 3 3 slots that seem to, you could put a shard into. Specifically, you actually recognize the shape, because you have all held realm shards before.
I still have one, I think.
So,
This would,
okay.
what you can see this as is a stable portal. If you put 3 of a specific type of realm shards, you can go there.
That's mildly concerning.
Yeah,
But
well,
it's
a
like,
wild card.
This one seems to be strangely made. You're not sure if it would be stable or unstable, as this isn't made. This isn't made the way that it usually is, through rituals and other things, and actual like physical carving with like stone and stuff and special types of stone. This is made out of
First metal.
ley line cursed metal.
Right. Are there any gems currently in the slots, or are all 3 empty?
It seems that it is. No. They were all empty. There's none in any of the slots.
Okay, so this is mildly concerning for multiple reasons. A, we don't know if Esker has any. B, if she does, we don't know where and what she has used this for. And C, if those 2 haven't happened, this is something that is dangerous to have around in general.
So, what do you think could destroy it?
I mean,
Raises axe.
there,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what exactly the benefits of us keeping this thing would be, because we don't currently have any realm shards, nor do we have
I have
any
one.
requirement to trap. Well,
I don't know where it goes, what type it is. It's just a realm shard.
I get then in that case we don't have enough to make a stable portal, and we currently do not have a need to plane shift whatsoever.
And also, like he says, it might not be stable even if we have 3 of the same realm shards in it.
Right.
So
I would like to make a check to see if just straight up smashing this thing would be a bad idea before Erekai does anything.
Do it anyways.
Would that be Arcana or...
Arcana? Yes.
Uh, 15.
15. Right. You're still unsure whether or not this... Oh, oops. Okay, before I answer, so double checking. What is your Arcana check for? Before I
To see
accidentally
if...
answer something different.
Okay. I'm trying to see if, essentially, what is the best way of disposing of this thing, because Erekai, being Erekai, is probably going to try and smash it to pieces with his axe. I'm trying to see if there is a way to do that that won't kill everyone in the room.
Clearly, we break it.
Well, yeah, no, clearly we break it, but this is less hammer, more scalpel.
Well, whatever material this is made out of and the way it was crafted into, it must be charged with some sort of magic, otherwise it wouldn't make a portal. Oh,
Right.
There's no reason for it to be in a frame like this if it wasn't charged in some way. So if you were to hit it with magic, you're not sure what kind of volatile, wild magic you're going to cause.
So, in that case, what would be the smart way to dispose of it? Other than...
could we dispel magic it? Would using dispel magic on it do anything? Try and negate the charge.
That depends on what equivalent power level of magic it has.
Erekai. Or not Erekai, sorry. Ennaq. So many E's. I think I made this complaint before. Deja vu. Erekai. Ennaq.
Yep.
Bird person.
Burb. Hey. If you want, because of your question, you can make me an Arcana check. You can make it with Wisdom, though.
Arcana with wisdom.
Yeah.
So
You click Arcana, and where it says Intelligence, you can click it, and it'll make a drop down, and you can switch between all the different stats.
So wisdom.
This allows me, as a DM, to ask you to roll it with something else.
Yeah.
Sweet. 9. You're unsure.
Yeah.
Belliath, since you are also in the room, if you'd like to make an Arcana check. Flint as well.
I don't know much about this. I don't.
Strange. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Magic.
I don't think he would know much about disassembling portals. That's just
Probably not. A little bit off the forte of your magic studies.
Yeah.
Studies and heavy asterisks.
Yeah.
Studies as in testing.
Stolen books and shit.
Tenacity?
What's up?
Did you just say deadacity?
No, tenacity. Arcana check.
Arcana check.
Nyana. Oh,
That's pretty good.
Damn.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Well,
You
the scalpel thing was a pretty accurate statement in a way, as you could technically extract the energy and magic out of the portal and make it deactive.
Suck.
But it requires precision and time.
Yeah.
How much time?
I mean, what
Probably
would we be
too long
able
for
to
what we're trying to accomplish at the moment.
Maybe not.
It
what
isn't.
would you be
It
able
isn't attached to anything. Not even the floor. It is literally an object that's just there.
So my question is, how heavy is this thing?
For God's sake. Just pick up the fucking thing.
I mean, I have a
fuck.
mundane silver dagger. We could try to drain the magic into that and at least have a conduit for it.
15 feet. 10.
Are you sure a dagger would?
It's made
I mean,
out
it's
of.
an object that has the potential to hold magic.
Yeah, but so does an apple. Like,
Well, no. An apple can't be classified as a spell focus. A silver item can.
Did I tell you what kind of metal this is made on?
No, you didn't.
Not that I can remember.
Okay. Erekai, if you'd like to make a smithing
Wasn't
tool.
it dark steel?
Dark steel? Hey, if you remember
Or
the
is it
Necronium.
Necronium.
There
It's
we go.
Cubit's Necronium. That's what it was. Yeah.
Alright.
Because Flint was like, I have 15 bars of that.
Yeah. Because I do remember you were saying you had bars of it, and I was remembering that I made armor out of it before. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Cubit's Necronium.
Alright. This stuff seems to be energized with death.
Wonderful.
At least the metal seems to be, as the trees and stuff come from a different type of curse. So it makes any type of metal no matter what. At least if it comes from Narakov, in a way.
I guess my question is, would dispel magic work?
Dispel magic would possibly cause wild magic as well.
Okay.
So
I
any
mean,
sort of
It would
magic
remove it.
encounter.
It would remove the magic, but it would also cause a surge.
Do I have it?
Surge?
It would just
Oh,
instantly
I-
surge.
Oh, darn
No,
it, I don't-
just all magic surge? Like, one wild magic surge isn't that bad.
Okay,
Darn
but
it.
this is necrotic energy related
Yes,
to
and-
death, not life.
And
which
I am
means-
resistant to necrotic.
Oh,
Darn it,
You
I
what?
don't have. I don't
okay,
have dispel magic.
You are. Everybody else isn't.
I'm
That's why we go out of the
resistant to
room.
death.
That's why you guys
So,
back up from the
again,
explosion.
It would. How long would it take to transfer the magical energy into a separate item?
Well, based on that Nat 20, Belliath could tell you exactly. About an hour or so. Quicker if you guys are very precise.
Oh, perfect. Put it in my axe.
I thought you got another approach then.
that doesn't seem
That
like a
would
good
work.
idea.
So,
That
Belliath,
would remove the thunder
Yes.
aspect of your axe. I have a mundane silver dagger that would probably be a better conduit, seeing as though it doesn't have magic in it innately
I'm
already.
just gonna wait for him to finish.
Probably better to use something bigger, but that's just me.
That you were saying, Mickey.
So, as I was saying, Belliath,
Mm-hmm.
coming from where you are from, and because of the more advanced in technology that they come from, despite not actually being in physical labs and stuff, you still have an understanding being from the von Shadra family and their close relations with some of the other scientists and their more darker experiments, as you being one of those. As you were told about your things, you remember when you were
I hit
younger.
the wrong button.
You remember when you were younger that you had to like go to like some sort of facility or hospital because you were really sick, but you didn't feel sick. They were just told you you're really sick and they're just gonna make you better, right? And your memories are starting to flood back in, and you realize there's stuff inside one of these rooms that would actually help extract it really quickly. Well, not really quickly. A lot easier than if you would try and use your own magic to pull it out.
So there's got to be some device to help us extract the magic.
So
Indeed.
I also realized I have my kite shield that doesn't have any enchantments on it.
I was thinking we would put it into a weapon, so we can use
Well,
it.
if we put it into a shield, would it give me some sort of bonus against necrotic?
I don't. It's
We
not
don't
like an
know.
enchantment.
I have a lot of pickaxe.
Fair
God
enough.
fucking damn it.
Yeah, you're literally extracting pure volatile magic.
Yeah, which is why I recommend putting it into a weapon, because it's probably just gonna fucking murder the next living thing that it touches.
I mean, are you sure that is a good idea? Because you have a tendency to use smite. That
My smite is thunder.
Explodes.
Okay, you're. This is
Alrighty.
less the effect of what the damage does, more the fact of axe go boom.
I will be fine.
Literal nuke goes off.
Yeah, that.
I have DR, I have resistance to this particular thing, and really good con. Probably the saving throw involved. Like,
All
Erekai
I
is probably gonna be fine.
thought, what if we just put it into a metal,
Again.
an already necrotic metal bar?
That wouldn't work.
Those metals are already charged with that magic. It's
Charge it
natural
more.
part of the magic.
I think we should
Alright.
find the extractor and not just
Risk
straight
anything
up
else.
break it. Because if we put it in an extractor, at least it is in a secure container that is meant to hold that kind of energy. And then we can either leave it where it is or put it in a bag of holding and dispose of it safely somewhere else.
I mean, yeah, if you guys think that there's a better way to pull it out, we can wait. But I feel like if we do pull it out, we should probably put it into a weapon so we can use it.
And
It's just magical energy. We have something we can use here.
Indeed.
the issue is we don't really have a way to make that a safe option.
Belliath
It doesn't need to be safe if I'm the one holding it.
That's a good
Have you-
point.
He makes a
The
good
way
point.
Belliath would do it would extract it safely and would probably be the least volatile extraction.
Yeah, I could probably put it in the dagger, right?
I mean,
I guess you could coat the dagger in the magic. Technically.
Let's see what happens. All right.
I'm
Make
going
it a
to-
bigger weapon.
You'll have to
I'm
go
gonna
and
out of the room.
I have a spare axe in the other room.
the one that is currently being used as a
Conduit.
lightning rod.
We took a
For
short rest. That thing's
Xeria?
probably dispersed by now.
We don't know for sure.
We can
it
go
was still
check.
crackling when I asked earlier. It was still crackling.
Let's go check.
Yeah, you go check that. I'll prep this. I'm gonna start taking off my jacket.
Open the door.
We're
Okay.
Find the extractor first.
Oh right.
That's very purple.
your axe is like very charged. It's like
Whoa.
it's glowing now.
The axe is
The
just
whole
like
thing.
his axe.
The whole axe is
Oh
glowing.
fuck!
The liquid is no longer sparking with any energy,
Hey, so
but
how's
it
this
is
go? Oh
still-
fuck!
Ooh. I
Let's
wonder what happens
go.
when you hit a heretic with that.
Okay, Erekai, I'm gonna
Just
tell you right
sitting
now.
outside.
Vicky, I have a feeling
I want to go
I,
check
the
it.
player, know a thing. Is there a check I can make to recall knowledge from a linked person?
Oh wait, wrong room.
Is this the wrong
that
room?
was like
Yeah, it
over
was-
here.
Flint's over there right now.
Was it the other one?
Other room.
Uh,
Oh, it was that one? Yeah, sorry, wrong room.
Flint's like,
I think this is just a generator.
Flint's like getting really up close and like just
Yeah.
since the
Alright.
good
But-
gun and just look.
Belliath, while they're having some fun with I'll get to you guys in a second, but Belliath.
Yes.
As you look through these corridors and rooms, the lights blinking kind of like continuously flash more childhood memories. You've seen rooms like this before and things. You just didn't look hard enough. Maybe it was the drugs, whatever it was, that was kind of keeping you off and on and out of consciousness. Afterwards, your magical prowess increased substantially. You were top of your class afterwards. Just like the Von Shadras want. But, as always, there was something off about it all. As you grew older, you grew more suspicious of your family and their ways of things. Praise was a little... What was once, I guess, role models in praise turned to fear and paranoia. As you walk through these halls, you see a device on one of the tables in this room.
Mm-hmm.
This device here. Not only is it a thing for potions, there's also one for magic. You could jury-rig it to actually extract the magic as a specific type of substance, as it will filter it, and technically, as it does for magic potions and other things. But you can jury-rig it to something else, as you, or at least you think you could probably. It does roughly the same thing.
Oh boy.
Okay.
That mask isn't there. It's gone.
Okay.
That mask was taken by
Flint.
Yes.
As they do. They do what they do. You also can investigate further into this room if you want to see if you can find more stuff.
I'll do that.
Oh no.
15.
Ooh. Good. You find a journal, and as you're like rummaging things around, you actually knock away a false bottom of a desk of one of the drawers. You can hear a clicking mechanism as you tap against it.
The desk explodes.
No.
Damn it.
It sounds
yet.
like it sounds like gear clicking. Like gears
press
clacking
down.
against each other. It makes a single click and then locks, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
And you let go. Do you let go?
I want to see if anything changed first before I let go.
The pressure in it changed. It's pushing against you now. Before it
I let
was
go?
like still. You let go, and it seems to spring upwards a little bit. And you move your you get enough to be able to move it, and
Okay.
you find what looks to be a folder.
I'll place that on the desk. Is there anything else?
You can read Abyssal, can't you?
I can read any language.
Ah, right. Across it says classified, and also on the little tab of the folder, it says Project Arc Surge.
Oh,
There he is.
that sounds peaceful.
Sounds pretty friendly. I'll open the file.
All right. You see what looks to be okay. On the top left, there seems to be a sort of very well drawn picture of an egg. It seems like.
Okay.
And then you see writing on the right hand side all the different descriptions: egg, Spinosaurus, blood type, A plus, specimen, northern, and test subject number 7, success. If you flip through more pages, it will continue more things.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You continue to see, as you flip through the pages, the progress of a Spinosaurus getting grown up and being able to almost absorb lightning and surge it out of its body. You're reading up on whatever abomination creation they created here. Whatever thing. They raised it from when it was young until it was whatever it is now. But you read the dates, it's been this facility is a lot older than well, some of the things in here. This file is old. It's a few hundred years old, actually.
Shit.
The last known document in this that's been written down saying creature was put in stasis permanently due to an outburst that nearly destroyed the entire facility, has to not able to put down, can't harm this creature.
Oh shit.
Did they make a fucking Tarask?
And then the last entry also says this facility has been abandoned. The power will continue to stay on as long as nobody starts using this facility again. It will keep this creature caged. If anyone starts using this power, its cage will be released, as the power will surge too hard, and its restraints will be released.
Oh shit.
What?
Okay, I'll set the file down. Okay, bear with me. So this facility is very, very damn old. Like a few hundred years at least. This is written in Abyssal. And it details an experiment. An experiment with, he says Stegosaurus or Spinosaurus?
Spino.
With a Spinosaurus, you could absorb the magic around it and turn it into lightning. Now, that doesn't sound too bad, given it's a few hundred years ago, but there's details here about the facility being abandoned, and the cage, quote-unquote, requiring the power of the facility to keep running and not be used. And I think we both see the problem there.
So, how do we kill it?
Well, there's a thing here that says this creature cannot be put down.
Well, it says they don't want to put it down. The creature can
Well,
be
they don't
killed.
want to put it down.
It is.
Okay.
It can be physically harmed. It's just this creature, lightning is both its strong suit and its downfall. That's all it says.
Well, it says lightning both strengthens it and weakens it. We should probably tell Erekai that.
He uses thunder, not lightning. That's a bit of a different energetic effect, despite the two being linked in nature, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, that's besides the point.
where in the facility does it say it is being kept?
One floor
Does it say?
below.
1 floor below? Okay.
Um,
Below us somewhere.
in the northern side of the facility.
Oh, joy! She fucking found it.
Hmm?
So,
That means Esker has found it.
most likely.
And she's
On
had
the-
almost a uninterrupted month of testing time.
On the topic of Esker, how are you doing? Are you okay?
Hmm.
That is a complicated question to answer.
Wisdom saving throw.
Why do you have to do this to me? This is 19. Fuck you.
Clenching your own fists, you hold yourself together despite this place triggering your past memories. In the both of you sharing a sort of kinship to being in places like this.
How many other test subjects were kept in the facility she was in originally?
In the beginning, about 10. By the time you escaped, about 30 or so. But
Well-
when you escaped, that 30 became 0.
Right.
Sort of.
Well, no, I remember it being the reason she was able to escape was that she was the last test subject that was being kept. And then, again, I don't remember if it was like one of the assistants or a guard
It was during
got shivved.
it was during through okay, so facility was too old, it needed an upgrade, moving to new facility. During the move, being the last one in the facility, you found a way to escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I.e., shivved a person, slipped into a sewer grate because
Swim.
squishy.
Cold. But I'm wet. But you also take the device and you have that file on you as well. Meanwhile, all the way over here, you guys
Our band of unsupervised chuckle fucks are doing
Erekai and
something.
Flint walk into a room where an
Hey, I'm not
axe
that
embedded
bad.
into the ground is now glowing with the same sort of volatile energy that this pool made. Yeah, that doesn't need to be there, but this does. The liquid seems to have kind of made a. There's about a 3-4 inch gap now that seems to be stained with the color of the liquid down below, and it seems to be slowly sinking downwards. Very slowly.
So it's just slowly oozing down and just eating.
Yes.
Ooze.
So the cloud is eating into the floor. The axe, however, is just charged with something.
Oh yeah. It is glowing.
So
Sparks every once in a while.
normally I would be afraid that you would steal it, but I feel like you're not stupid enough to touch that.
I kind of want to touch it.
Are you?
You
are
do know who you're on about, right?
Harry just turns to Flint. You are a lot stupider than I thought you were.
Brave, I'm not brave, but I'm sure I'm
But
stupid.
not as stupid as me as I slowly reach towards the axe.
Yeah, fucking damn it.
Oh my God.
Dear.
Well, it's been nice knowing you.
He gets sucked into the ass.
Hold on. Actually, hold on. I need to do it the right way, right?
So, Flint, you also want to reach for it too?
I cast
I do.
protection from electricity on myself.
Nice. Flint, no, I'm actually like, legit curious. Flint, are you gonna also reach for it?
That would be really funny. Yes.
Alright, this is gonna be a really funny interaction. Can you both make me sleight of hand checks to see who's quicker touching the handle?
Yeah, he's gonna win. I stopped to cast a spell first.
That's a fair point. That takes an
I feel
hour
like
to
Flint's
cast.
Flint's just gonna get thrown back into the wall.
Erekai's like, not as dumb as me, and starts I'm guessing you would have prepared yourself for this before going into this room, so I'm not gonna really give the time for that one. I can still roll sleight of hand.
It takes an action to cast. It lasts.
He
1
crit.
hour.
Even if I crit too, he's.
Oh yeah, it does take an action. Yeah, it just lasts an hour.
I'm just
he does crit.
imagining-
Anyways, as you just cast your spell and you maybe blink for a moment, and as you blink, you see Flint's hand just grab it, and you're eyes wide.
Did it not hurt him? He's gonna explode. Very glad I cast protection from energy on myself.
Indeed.
Bye, Flint. Have a nice life.
Flint's exploded before.
This is definitely the kind of thing that could one-shot you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was concerned that
No.
it might one-shot me.
It'll be
You
fine.
do have rings. Unfortunate.
Oh no. Oh no. Have you just counted how much metal Flint has on his
No, I'm just counting what's on his hand. If he was wearing magic
no.
gloves, if he was wearing magic anything on his
No,
hands.
this is just
no.
Flint's. Yippee! Flint's about to die.
Well, Flint needs a new hand.
What is in the spell storing ring?
I think I had animate objects in it.
Yeah.
Animate objects, alright.
Oh
Oh
no!
God, the axe comes to life.
We've got Erekai, who go.
Come
Okay.
on, create
Let's-
a vorpal axe.
Let's see how volatile this becomes.
Probably pretty volatile, I would think.
Averagely, so it's not going to be too bad. No tear break. Yeah. Okay. So at a 5th level, got it. So
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna roll this 5 different times. They're not 5 different times going off. There's gonna be 5 ones I gotta choose from which one goes off.
What do you mean
Oh,
by 5?
Pentuple advantage.
Not so much advantage, but
Nikki's giving herself options.
Nikki's got a big grin on her face right now.
because I do like leaving certain things a chance, and I might. But this will be fun.
Can I get the one where everybody talks like 1920s gangsters?
Is that actually one?
Yes.
Oh my god, that is an amazing wild magic surge.
Wow,
Got that in my
one
wild
the
magic
middle-
campaign.
That one in the middle is really fucking high.
Oh yeah, that's super high. Jesus.
Oh, baby.
Turn the moon into cheese?
Please, please,
Turn cheese
please.
into moons.
There is
We're
one that
going-
turns the moon into cheese. There's one that makes the nearest powerful wizard change genders.
Damn.
That's funny. I really, that would be really funny if
That
it happened.
is very funny.
Which in this case would be Flint.
No wizard.
Spellcaster.
Oh, it's spellcaster. Okay.
So what would the Flint's female name be? Flinty. Flintine?
Flint is a material. His name would stay the same.
Yeah,
Well,
that's his last name.
Well,
Oh, is that his last name?
Yeah.
yeah.
Everyone just
Everyone
has been
just knows
calling.
about
We
it.
established this yesterday.
Oh yeah, Kitch Flint. I forgot about that. We've just been calling him Flint. That's weird.
Because the first session, everyone kept fumbling the pronunciation.
That's funny.
And so he just said, just say Flynn.
Coincidentally, you guys erased Eric's fucking nickname.
Oh my
My name is Percival DeRollo, whatever the fuck, I don't remember
Don't
the
you
third.
fucking even try it. Don't risk it. You'll end up burning your brain out trying to freaking pronounce that thing.
Percival
Frederickstein.
Frederickstein.
I can't redeem Moo. God
Percival Frederickstein von Musil Kowalski DeRollo III is what it was.
You can call him fuckface.
I can't wait for the next season of Vox Machina.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Okay,
And the Mighty Nine, because that's been greenlit as well now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, you mean the animated series?
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that was a thing.
This is gonna be really strange, especially for Erekai.
Oh no.
boy.
But
Oh, no.
Flint, you're gonna have a blast with this one. Anyone cutting a target with a blade feels overwhelmingly dread. It only affects the
Oh.
two of you as a burst of energy comes off of the axe. But Erekai, you do have protection from energy. So can both of you roll me Constitution saving throws?
I
Erekai
can't
with
in fact do
advantage.
Oh, well, I rolled already, but I'll roll again. Save throw.
You alright, Sylvia?
And just in case you
Yeah.
crit, I guess.
I rolled 2 18s.
All right, Erekai, you're
So, Flint, you're dead.
XC.
Bye, Flynn.
Okay, Erekai,
Ah,
you're
Flint.
you're not affected by the dread, but you do feel the next time you attack something with your slashing, you are gonna feel kind of a strange emotion start to like slightly overwhelm you, but you can overcome it easily. Unfortunately, Flint.
Oh no.
Suboptimal.
It's a good thing you don't use bladed weapons that often. If it's the same thing for you.
Except for the daggers, the storm thing. Cloud daggers.
Is that class oh yeah, it's slashing, I guess.
The table is system agnostic, so it doesn't mean weapon in the D&D 5e term way.
So basically what it says exactly, it says anyone cutting a target with a blade feels overwhelming dread. So
What-
that's just, I just interpret that as like if someone gets slashed or if someone just starts like out of the blue standing in front of them cutting their hand for some reason, or cutting like actually I don't think it would be for anything. It's anything against another target. I don't think it mentions. Yep.
That'll be fun.
Or is it against you?
It's you, so
Oh,
it's
yeah,
whenever
anyone
somebody
who
cuts
stabs
you.
Anytime you get slashed up, you just start fucking freaking the fuck out. Overwhelmingly.
Because we
Okay.
are the target,
Yes.
not them.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
gonna
There we
be-
go. I was just misreading it. That's okay.
That's gonna be fun to play.
Indeed, Erekai, it will happen to you, but you'll have to like whiz save to like knock yourself out of it. Not knock yourself out, but like to prevent it. I guess.
Shake it off.
Take it off.
Same with
God
Flint.
damn it.
Yes.
But as soon as you get slashed, Flint, you get dreaded right away. It doesn't really do any mechanically. It's just basically
Frightened, or-
it's gonna affect how your character is gonna fight. Basically, you're freaking the fuck out that you're just randomly in pain for some reason, and you can't control this emotion, so you're gonna do something because of it. Whatever your character in character would do because of that, I will trust you know what you're doing.
Yeah. So,
But
right
it's not a normal action that your character would take. It's something that they would freak out and do. Just like out of kind of like
when he has to deal with Zelok.
Yeah, sure. Actually, no, that's actually pretty accurate. When he has to deal with Zelok. Alright. But, the axe seems to spark against your hand for a moment and kind of like shock your hand. But you can pick it up.
Can he? Does he have the strength for that?
I was just about
No,
to
he does not have the strength for that. I can
No,
tell you that now.
No,
This thing's embedded in the ground. He like
He's gonna
No, instead this happens. Flint tries to pick it up, instead lifts himself up.
Screw
Yeah,
Brandy.
cartoon style.
yeah, Erekai overcapped strength hucked this axe into the floor. Like this thing is stuck.
That shit's not budging.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's Flint's good try anyways, though. So
Yeah.
But Mama didn't raise no quitter.
Go on, Flint, you can do it.
But sorry. So he just gets lifted up, and so next time he gets slashed, he freaks out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess Erekai will then pick up the axe.
This isn't a permanent thing. This is like your next, like the next time it happens, it will trigger.
Sounds good. I'm just imagining Flint's trying to hold on to it, and then you pick it up, and Flint just gets picked up with it.
The only reason is because it's an object that's just been charged. It's not like a way more massive concentration of it all.
Does
You're lucky.
Erekai He-Man lift the axe above his head?
I have the power.
Actually, kind of funny considering one of Erekai's journal. Wait, hold on. What the fuck happened to his journal? Oh, it's under biography. That's why. One of his paladin odes is power.
I can't believe that Erekai unlocked the lean axe.
So he's literally
up! Shut your mouth!
So Erekai is picking up the axe.
Yes.
So I'm just imagining that that Flint's still holding on to it while he picks it up. That's just my thought. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh
Hello,
god,
hello.
that's what's happening.
You good?
Jams was Discord calling me.
Set yourself to do not disturb.
You're using a great axe, yeah?
Yes, I have a great axe.
Okay, and that was a great axe in the floor. Got it. Now I'm going to, well, change what it looks like. Okay, so it is now a volatile adamantine axe.
Oh, shit.
This charge will last a lot longer than you probably think.
I give it 3 enemies before it breaks. Or backfires.
I can't wait to crit and then wild magic surge people to death.
Bullshit. He is
You
more
ever
wild
seen a
than me.
wild magic fighter with no magical subclasses? I have. It was not a fun time.
No. No. Good joke.
Wait, hold on. I just read that fucking description. Nikki. What? What?
What?
Do you want me to destroy the planet?
No,
What?
boy.
Hold on, I need to...
I really not want to know what it says.
Adamantine great axe. Whenever you hit an object with this weapon, that hit is a critical hit.
Yeah.
What?
What?
That's what
I auto
adamantine
crit
does.
objects with this thing.
Yeah, that's what adamantine
Kill
does.
more doors!
No, adamantine gives it siege,
Mmm.
which doubles damage,
Oh,
which is different. That would mean whenever you hit an object with the weapon, this is a critical hit, would then stack with siege, which would let me do what I did at the door at will.
Oh yeah, that was not meant to be that way. It's meant to have siege. But it has 10 charges.
Oh boy.
Oh no. That is. Oh boy.
So what are we going to do about the Ethereum that's currently leaching into the ground?
That's someone else's problem.
It might kill someone below it.
Ethereum, yes.
It'll be fine, probably.
So yeah, this weapon has siege, and it does something when I hit something with it. I thought you had specified that it auto crits objects, and I was like, oh god.
Okay.
I'm going to destroy the planet.
I'm not going to
the
consume
ground.
a charge, but
Crits the ground.
I am hoping this
destroys the-
damage actually works correctly. Perfect.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, it does 4d4 of any element.
Yeah, each of those die causes that element.
Oh.
You don't choose, it does that element. All of them at once. If it rolls that number. Yes, it's going to be painful for me, but I don't mind.
Wait, so 1s are cold, 2s are fire, 3s are lightning, 4s are thunder?
Yep.
Oh.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. But, yeah. That'll be
Also, extra crit damage, I just noticed.
fun. Indeed.
Okay. That's funny.
I can't.
I
tell
have an
if-
axe.
You have 2 axes.
I have a shotgun.
I'd like to think in the interim we're just standing in this office. I can't help but get the feeling that it was a mistake to leave them unsupervised.
Wait, we left them unsupervised?
The
We
thief in the
should go get them. We should go get them.
Everything's fine.
The thief and the paladin.
Ennaq, where are Flint and Erekai?
I think they went back towards where we found.
Please tell me they don't went to.
Mutated
Please tell me they didn't
thing.
go to the axe.
Possibly they went that direction.
Oh, God. Okay.
You get there as they leave.
What did you
the
do?
door.
What did you do?
There's no
Did you kill
door.
this guy?
Right, there is no door.
There is no
the
door.
door no longer exists. It was removed from reality.
I did nothing, he says as he gestures with his 2 great axes.
With the
What is
paint
that?
on his face.
I touched
is
the
that?
thing.
What
Why-
did you touch?
Why? Is
Don't
it
worry about
purple?
I'm worrying about it specifically because it's you.
It just gave me a little shock. It was fine. I don't feel any different.
All his furs just stood on end.
Hold on. Is the liquid still in that room, or did it go away?
It's melting through the floor.
It's what?
Oh no.
As you walk in, they are correct. It is now about like 6 inches.
Oh, good.
Great. Is this giving off any magic charge, or did that get?
It's not
sucked up by
sparking
the
with
eggs?
energy anymore. It's now just
That-
slowly sinking into the ground.
Is it
What is
like
it?
magical
That's
slag?
Not what I, that's
It's
not
still
what I asked,
it's still
but okay.
flowy and still looks like it's energized in some way, but it's not the way it was when when it first exploded.
Is it
Take a
just
sip.
It's
sippy.
calm now, but it's still volatile. I'm not.
Sippy.
I'm trying to think. I'm not sure if I have anything in my spell list that would solve this
Nullify it.
problem.
Endless
Because
water.
I have. Okay, Nikki, the decanter.
It's a joke.
Let me tell you what the decanter is going to do. It is going to create the problem worse.
It'll be
I
fine.
would need something like control water that allows me to move liquids. Which I don't currently have prepared.
Nikki, so it says that it's seeping through the floor. Is it more like an acid where it's just eating away at the floor, or is it kind of like making the floor bow under it, kind of like it's melting? Like
It looks like
turn
it's
it into
slowly. You're.
I know I'm not there, but just for people that are, I mean.
As it's sinking down, it is coating the sides, and the sides aren't getting any bigger. Whatever, it doesn't seem to be melting or making the hole lighter. It's just going down.
Okay, but it is seeping into the soil beneath it, which is a problem.
There's rock beneath it, not soil, but yeah.
Still equally a problem.
Makes it worse if it's doing it to solid stone.
Or
Let
it's
me
something else
look.
is happening to it.
Is it evaporating? Is it?
It better not be, because that would mean we're breathing it in.
Fumes.
Can what check would it be?
Arcana with wisdom.
Game, fucking cooperate, please.
Yeah.
You've not had
So,
the best few days with guys.
No, this entire place has been fucking me on rolls consistently.
I mean, it fits with the atmosphere and what your character's gone through, I guess.
Okay, because this is Ethereum, can I use nature instead? Because Ethereum is a natural substance.
I will agree with you. Yes, Ethereum is a natural substance, but whatever this reaction byproduct is not Ethereum proper Ethereum anymore. Whatever it is becomes something else, which is why the Arcana check.
Okay, but Arcana and other checks have been consistently fucking me.
I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Get better dice.
That's the best. I can't really I would recommend changing the color of your dice through the dice thing.
That's not how that affects nothing. There's
does.
pixels on a screen.
That's what you think.
That's what you think.
Yes.
You gotta think about it mentally.
Yeah, you gotta think about superstitiously.
Yeah. D&D is a very weirdly superstitious game.
Imagine
People
that.
have dice prisons or dice jails.
Yeah. I have
Also, you say weirdly.
My
No,
inspiration.
it's a bunch of creative people. It's a bunch of creative people. It's
Yeah.
not make total sense that it's superstitious.
Okay, a 10.
But it's fun. I like it. 10? 10 will work.
Tenacity.
Hey, it's me.
10.
Yes.
Well, yes, this is a reaction and it is extremely volatile, but it seems to be calm. But seeing how it is not burning the sides and not making the hole larger, you can conclude to one of two different things. Either it's seeping into something, or it's leaking into something. Like draining.
What is beneath it?
There are multiple levels to this laboratory.
It's the
Okay,
dinosaur.
There also
Oh,
could be
really?
natural caverns that aren't discovered
but
that this may have blown into.
This is what I am asking. Over what wing of the facility is this room? Because we have a map.
Based on the map, it is actually over any of it.
It's not.
It's not.
So it's leaking into a cavern.
It's leaking into rock. It's just creating a cavern slowly.
No, it is not burning anything. It is leaking into something.
It's more than like, you could probably guess it's probably leaking into a natural cave or some type of underground something. There's underground springs, underground just caves that naturally have formed through erosion and mud and other things. Also, there probably could be accidentally a mine nearby that was just covered up and discovered for so long.
Okay, bad news.
I'm just
This
saying.
is leaking.
I'm not saying that's what that is. I'm just saying I'm giving examples of what
It's a possibility.
all the different possibilities. Yeah.
It is leaking into something. We don't. It could be a spring, a cavern,
Shumi, I hate
a
to
mine shaft.
I hate to be a downer here, but this is a collection of magical energy that is slowly dispersed over time. We can't afford to save every kitten out of every tree here. We're going to destroy this entire complex anyway. This pile of magic goo is not exactly a existential threat to all of nature. I think that we can afford to come back here later.
I think he has a good point.
Okay. How long will, at the rate that it is draining, how long will it take for this to be empty?
Few days.
Like I said, I think we can afford to come back to this at a later date. We have more important concerns at the moment.
Yeah.
Could I dispel it?
No, it's wild magic.
It
would just feed into it.
Yeah, no, casting anything on it, because this is Ethereum, which is magical essence given form. Casting anything on it causes a volatile reaction.
Yeah, the only thing you could use would be an anti-magic field.
Which we don't have.
Yet.
Victor
could do it.
close.
Yeah, Victor could punch the Ethereum until it's dispersed.
Victor could say, I don't believe in magic, punch the manifestation of magic and delete it from the universe.
It'd probably return to its original state as just ethereal magical essence rather than... He would destroy its physical form, so it would no longer have physical form, just be magic in the air. And return to its normal state. Which is kind of funny.
So, did you two walk straight here, or did you clear out the rest of this section?
This section includes one other room.
Yeah.
I could have sworn there was...
There are no other doors.
No.
This is, besides the room on the far end, this is one of the last rooms, and there's just the elevator leading downwards to the next floor.
So, we have a map of this facility. I don't feel like using the elevator.
Absolutely not.
What?
We are not going to risk causing a cave-in and killing the people we came here to save.
The people we're coming here to save are in the west section? Or the east section? East. Are in the east section. I can try to collapse the other segments of this facility.
I messed up the map.
How about we wait until after we figure out if there's anything important in the section?
Map placement's a little messed up, and I accidentally put it on the west side.
Actually, you meant to put it on the west side?
I accidentally made the map on the west side, but I can't flip it right now.
Okay, so
for now it's west. I'm sorry.
Guys, I feel mirrored.
Actually,
Oh my god.
We might.
Flint, what did you do?
Why am I backwards? I feel backwards.
Please, I'm trying to say something for the love
I
of
marked
God.
reality. Now reality.
We might actually be able to stop a problem before we have to deal with it if we can only collapse one section of the lab before we go down there.
I don't think that this place is built in a fragile enough capacity that I could even threaten to disrupt the entire structural integrity, but I do think that entering from above will result in us being met with less coordinated resistance.
So, you guys are, you take a look at the map. I am glad you... So, each of the levels of the lab, it goes diagonally. It's going it's so there's no levels that are on top of each other. They're to the side afterwards.
So we go into the elevator, it goes down, and then we end up going the opposite direction.
Yes.
Okay.
So it goes down at a sideways angle.
Sort of.
Well,
it's going straight down technically, but it's not on the it's not directly under. You exit the other side. Yeah.
Yeah, we would exit to the east rather.
But there are vents and other things leading to that area and beyond it, and then further down, and there are continuations, and there's also maintenance shafts, but those things are require maintenance key cards and things.
So
key cards? Who needs key cards?
What's a key card?
So from what Belliath found, there is a heavily augmented Spinosaurus, the creature that I figured out I could turn into.
I thought it was a Stegosaurus.
No, Spinosaurus.
I am a Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus is
No, you're not. You're a rat.
Imagine
Spinosaurus.
that, but probably bigger, very pissed off, and it can shoot lightning, apparently.
What the fuck?
They did something to it. It has lightning powers now. It got out of hand, and instead of euthanizing it, they put it in stasis.
With the note that no one should use the power of this facility ever again. That was a few hundred years ago. I think someone used the power.
Oh, no. Esker has had almost a uninterrupted month alone with that creature.
So you're saying we need to kill a giant dinosaur?
A giant
we need to kill a
lightning
we need to kill a very large primordial predator that is very pissed off and now has magic. Yes.
Oh, yeah, this creature is absolutely gigantic.
Suboptimal.
So we have a bit of a problem. We could A, try and fight it, or B, find a way to euthanize it without having to fight it.
That seems exceedingly unlikely.
That seems pretty hard.
Unfortunately, I have to agree.
I think it's
maybe
best
we can tame it.
Contain it?
No, absolutely.
That's dangerous. No,
not.
Just leaving the problem for future generations. This, and he gestures to the goo. This will fix itself. That creature will presumably remain in stasis indefinitely. It's best
Unless
we deal
your
with it
idea
ourselves.
is we put it back in stasis and then collapse the fucking... How deep underground is this?
Where you guys are right now?
No, where it's being, in air quotes, contained.
We don't know that.
You would say it'd be the map is not exact direct. It doesn't give you depth or direction. But once you're in the elevator and start going down, you can make I'm gonna say perception check. And because you guys are sitting there for a while, you can guess by because of the elevator causing the fuck is that word?
Huh?
What are you trying to...
Sorry, I am actually deathly afraid of being in elevators. I freak out in them, and every time I'm in an elevator, I feel like gravity is kind of like jolting me. and kind of like moving my body, and I can kind of feel how far I'm going up and down. It's really weird. It's inertia, is that right?
You
I don't know.
you
It's
can
not
feel the
inertia.
acceleration.
I can feel the
Anyway,
acceleration either way, but I'm gonna say perception for that kind of thing, where you can kind of feel
gauge how far.
you've gone.
So, unless our plan is to put it back in stasis and then immediately collapse several tons of rock on top of it, I don't think that is a wise idea.
I still think it is wiser to simply euthanize the creature.
Because there's no guarantee it being crushed by rocks is going to kill it.
Indeed.
And, while unlikely, it still has the potential to claw its way out.
So I think it's wise that we prepare for our excursion to the next floor. Do we want to rest is the question, or do we want to just keep going?
Like I said before, I pretty much have all of my spell slots up to 5th. The only high-level spell slot I have left is 7th.
I'm pretty tapped.
Yeah,
But
you
I'm a
used
marshal
lot
as well,
of
so I
resources.
can
You used
do
a lot of
fine.
your extra resources pretty early.
But I am a marshal, so I can deal with it better.
Hold on. Let's look at the sorcerers. What are they looking like?
It's not great, but it's not terrible. I still
Not
got a
great,
fair
not
amount.
terrible. Belliath.
The problem is that if we keep going, it may be harder for us to actually rest, because we'll be then partially through a floor rather than at the end of one.
You guys will have the ability to take a long rest before before you explore the next floor. You guys actually have a little safe spot haven.
Actually, question: do we want to interrogate the scientists before we go down, and maybe force some answers out of them?
Well, we already interrogated one.
Well, yes, but we interrogated one. One got knocked the fuck out before they could say anything.
Yeah, this one here.
Motherfucker shot at me.
What? By the way, what the fuck was that sound earlier, Erekai?
What's up?
Ennaq. Sorry, wrong
What
E.
sound?
You opened the door and there was a pop sound.
Oh, she fired this at me. I'll pull out the.
So, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a warning, so that you guys have a bit of a time. This next encounter you guys run into actually has a mechanic that you may hate me for, but it is also like a puzzle in the middle of a fight. I'm really sorry.
Oh no.
Why are you combining puzzles with fights?
It's not so much a
Stop that.
puzzle. It's more like
Sounds fun.
you're still just beating the shit out of creatures, but you're doing certain things to do stuff.
Anyway,
What?
Mechanics.
What the fuck is that?
Giggling.
Evil.
it's clearly some kind of crossbow.
I don't think it fires bolts.
That
So
It's like a
remember this
handheld.
says-
It's a handheld. Okay, how do I? It looks like a flintlock, but it has a crystal jammed where you would normally have like the flint snap or partial. The flint spark. Sorry.
Flint. No.
Because there's no actual like flintlocks in my setting, but it looks like that. Has a barrel that reaches to the crystal. This seems to be if you charge this with magic, it will fire a bolt.
Would I have seen something like
it
this
does
before?
it does force damage. Yes, you would have seen this. The Gnome Drake's Empire actually crafted these for the Scalic Dominion during the Crystal War. But this one is using one of the newer models and seems to have a different crystal in it. Normally, the crystals that come from the crystal trees are what were used, but those all blew up during the war, and they had to find a newer, more unstable versions. Meaning, this weapon has a chance of the crystal exploding, and you have to find a new source or a capacitor for it.
So
Unless you
what it
find
is-
one that is stable.
Yeah. So it's imagine firing a spell. It's kind of the same thing, just in a physical form.
Oh
So
yeah,
instead of
it can also be
instead
used
of
as a
just-
casting focus for yeah.
Belliath, we found weird magic shit again.
What? Okay.
is this
I-
scientist still unconscious?
Yes.
Still? Oh, okay, good.
Can you I would like to say, as Belliath rounds the corner, Swumi is holding the gun.
Holding a gun. What?
You've
I
seen
zoned
your
out for a minute.
So-
What happened?
so your family would have actually owned one of these, being a noble and stuff.
Okay.
Your parents definitely did. Siblings weren't allowed any until they were
Of course. Of
of
course.
certain
Age.
age. And they were you were also told that these are also rare commodities, since the war kind of destroyed most of the proper tech, and they're that they get specific crystals that are it's very expensive, and it's not like it used to be during the war. It was a lot easier to create and produce. It's now harder because of the materials that need to be used now. But this one seems to be one of those said newer models that you've probably seen.
The M4.
No, it's a pistol basically.
Funny.
Do you like my gat?
Okay.
But yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's like a little flintlock.
I heard weird magic bullshit.
It's a magical ranged weapon, if you will.
That is not magic.
Still holding a gun.
No, meaning
Yeah.
using magic.
I will gingerly take the gun from Swumi. Is it like a flintlock or is
Look-
it like a
yeah.
pepper
Yeah.
box?
Look in
Box.
Curse of the Icefields chat. It's kind of like that.
Wow. Give me a moment.
Just remove the.
It's a
the-
medieval
just-
Glock.
Just remove the sparker, and it just have a crystal right in that spot, and it's that
The Flint clock.
flint. It shoots
I hate
force.
Yakuza.
It does
anyway,
force damage.
Yeah, I
but-
will remove. I will. Is it a good idea to pop it in the bag of holding?
I mean,
Yeah.
The last time we did that, it ended fairly
no.
poorly.
Oh, that was because you put something specific into a bag of holding. This is fine. You know you can store weapons into a bag of holding without any problem.
So in other words, Belliath's just stolen my firearm.
I mean, do you
can
want
you
this?
even use it?
Yes, they can.
I'm assuming so.
They can cast magic. Even Erekai can use it.
Okay.
Okay.
If they wanted to, that
If it's
is.
a
I'm going to.
If it's a magic
I-
focus, would it be more beneficial to Ennaq or Belliath?
I mean, at the
Question.
moment,
I have my
focus
staff.
Is
That is
a
fair.
strange elemental focus. That's
only-
what I'm using.
The only player who could not actually, or only character that could not actually wield it is, well, funny enough, Victor.
Victor.
I don't think Victor would anyway, even if he could.
But that's for, like, the extremely obvious reasons. They don't have magic.
The ante.
Yeah. So you can cast a
Okay.
spell through it and use its range instead of the spell's range. And certain things will have longer range than certain things. It's kind of like a circumventing of spell sniper kind of thing. Well, not circumvent, an
Okay.
alternative to it, I guess, if you wanted to do a kind of character like this in the future. Because these weapons are going to be more... after you guys do your time skip of 5 years, these weapons are going to be more spread out. And there'll also be another type of weapon spread out on the market as well. So there's going to be like a spread of war weapons as there's going to be wars going on.
Firearms!
There's
I
actually...
love war.
Nikki, what does the crystal look like? Does it look like
the crystal...
what my elemental focus is? Similar?
Similar, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Ennaq.
Yes.
Have you ever used something like this before?
Not personally. I've
Okay.
witnessed it.
Step over here for a second. Step over here.
I've witnessed
What do
it.
you
I've
do?
had allies use it.
Eating.
I know how it works.
You know, they're because they come from the military. They actually know how this thing works. They would have been trained on it. But
gonna-
I'm shoving the pistol into his hand and I'm stepping behind him.
I'm gonna fire the roper corpse. I'm just saying I know how to do it, and I'm just gonna fire. I'm gonna fire scorching ray through it.
Potato, firing this person.
Fire it.
all right.
Yes, it becomes the laser pistol from Fallout 4.
It becomes the laser Tommy gun or whatever the fuck, the RCW.
RCW
No.
for a second. Just a 3-round burst, though. All right. Now
Right,
it
so-
really is a Glock, a 3-round burst one.
Got a Glock in my
Yeah.
Rari.
So
It's a Glock 47. This is
Yeah.
the 47.
Anyways.
So
No.
I'm assuming I'm just rolling for the scorching ray spell itself, not the actual repeater.
No, you're just using its range. It is not what it says there. Reach 5 feet.
No.
Ignore that.
What is the range? Of it?
The range is actually so it has. If you're actually going to use it for as a gun or as the gun itself, it has a 60 to 120 feet.
Oh, okay.
If you're going to use it as a casting focus, that 120 feet is its maximum range, and it doesn't cause disadvantage for the spell. It just allows them to cast it that far away at a maximum range. Actually, if it's more than double the range of a spell, it starts doing disadvantage. Sorry.
Right. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to fire scorching ray at the ancient roper. So I'm assuming attack roll, or is it
yes.
just happen?
Attack roll. And you only can cast like ranged spells. You can't do saving throw spells through it. You're not supposed to be able to, at least. I've had a few misinterpretations of how this works. So
Okay.
so
Right,
good.
so
21 will hit.
first,
It's
so
a dead
first
body
ray is
though.
21.
But it does have an AC of 21.
Oh shit! See if the second one hits then.
You
No.
just you blast the corpse and then one fires off in the distance.
And one probably blows up the fucking gun.
Oh fuck.
It's fine. It's fire, so it don't do out to me.
Roll me a d8.
Which one's the D8? That one.
Ooh, you are so fucking lucky. Okay, the crystal cracks as the scorching ray fires upwards into the ceiling through the crystal instead of out the gun. Lucky.
Suboptimal.
You don't remember this happening during the war. It must be the new crystals. They're not as stable.
These crystals have just gotten worse. I'm gonna.
Belliath, you'll
Well,
see
I trust
fire
you with this,
bursting
probably.
through it. Belliath knowing, yeah, they're volatile sometimes.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
they have a tendency to burn your fingers.
Yeah, luckily I'm immune to fire, so I should be okay. But I'm going to put it in the bag of holding, so no one can.
We do have one of those crystal trees back at camp.
What are you eating?
A lizard she found.
Berries?
A smoothie.
Where did you find berries?
Along the road.
We've been in here for like a day.
Back of holding.
The ultimate refrigerator.
Yeah.
It just works.
Okay, sorry, like I was saying, we do have one of those crystal trees back at camp.
Indeed.
And there is one at the shrine.
Could be helpful.
I'll keep this away for now until we can figure out a better solution for the crystal. Yeah,
That would
like I said,
be
put it in the bag of holding.
preferable. I'd rather not be standing next to someone and have their weapon explode in my face.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think anyone would.
Zalok, can I eat it?
No.
Worth a try.
I wouldn't recommend it.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
It'll make your tummy hurt.
Acid reflux.
You keep saying that, but yet everything I've eaten so far hasn't.
I'm going to look Zelok in his multiple eyes.
He has one. He
He
has,
doesn't have eyes.
Sorry, he has two eyes just like hiding in
Oh,
the
yeah.
fur.
You need a trim.
Mm?
Good
Nah.
luck.
I'm perfectly fine. Well,
I just
And you
imagine
see-
like
you
a
see
small
his, like-
chunk of like half-digested food just.
you see his like all like the flaps kind of like spread out for a moment and then like collapse back to normal to like a dog mouth as he when he does that blah sound.
Oh,
And then he sneezes. Ugh.
God, a demigorgon
You
mouth
see,
sneezing is probably horrifying.
You see like a strange black goo. Well, at first you think it's just black goo, and then you see what looks to be strange colors kind of like moving through it and like almost like white spots all the way through it. It looks like the stars at night.
colors from space.
Is that normal?
Do I know? Is that normal?
This is the first time he's done this.
I'm gonna roll an Arcana check to figure out what the fuck that is. That's an 11. I don't know anything anymore.
I'll let you roll again.
Okay. Please. My good boy. Well, that's slightly better.
That's still better.
Yeah.
As you're looking at your strange dog, remember it isn't from here, it's from a far place. But, you've never seen something vomit space, I guess. Or something that
Yeah,
looks
no,
like
that's a relatively
space.
rare experience.
That's a new one.
But Zelok himself seems fine, and actually completely unaware about it. He's staring up at Swumi, thinking... And then he sits down and starts wagging his tail. And his ears keep flipping and flopping. And he's just looking up at Swumi. He lifts a single paw up. Slowly brings it down. You have a treat.
What? What did
Food.
you just spit on the floor?
I don't know, but I'm hungry.
Does he eat anything?
Hungry.
He
Basically.
literally eats anything that is food.
I'm gonna just throw a ration over to him.
Technically, Zelok wants to eat psionic creatures, but they're kind of rare.
Yeah,
yes.
he can have a ration instead.
He can have
feed
a
Flint to
ration as a treat.
Zolok loves,
What if we give him some of Sumi's drugs?
That you would have a
Fucking
very
hell.
high aberrant dog.
I wouldn't recommend I wouldn't recommend it.
You say Arcana, so I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to get a nature check.
No, you can definitely do a nature check.
He looks like space. Looks like space.
21.
And on that, oh, Jesus, that's a 12. That's an 8.
That is an
With
8
a
plus
13.
13.
Jeez.
Alright.
That's got a good roll for a change.
Expertise.
You look this dog up and down, like, move its jaws around. You open its mouth and it's like, hey, what are you doing? And you check it. He seems fine. It doesn't seem to be affecting him. But, he seems to be, hungry. But whatever he just spat up might be his insides eating itself.
Shit.
As it hasn't eaten in a while.
Bullshit.
Fuck, I forgot! We
Eaten
forgot to feed him!
certain things in a while.
Okay. So
You've been feeding it rations and dried meat and other things like that. It actually hasn't been eating.
Compy.
That's. Yes, but as someone had mentioned, it needs psionic creatures.
Yeah, it doesn't
We
feed
don't
on
have any
meat.
psionic creatures.
Oh,
Flint,
Well,
do you have that
technically we
cube
have
still?
Phil.
No.
We technically have the brain, but Phil's not here.
XT.
I will.
There are actually you will see. There are opportunities to feed your creature. It won't affect him right
Good
now,
boy.
but it has been a bit since it has had a psionic meal.
We could feed him this from Phil's inventory.
Yeah, he still has that. That is something you could steal from him and feed.
I mean, can we convince him to hand over the head and feed it to Zelok?
I feel like we need to wait for him to be here.
He's not here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's
You
unfortunate
can't
he's not
persuasion
here.
at a player just because they're not present.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, that's not good.
Suboptimal.
No, it's not.
I'm just hungry.
As we in the
Yes,
business say,
you're
suboptimal.
hungry for tasty psionic creatures.
Yes, hungry. You have food.
Very
yes.
hungry for psionic creatures, and I will pat him on the head.
We don't have any
Hmm.
psionic creatures currently.
Pets. Wag's tail. Yay.
Did you eat another compy this morning?
Yeah. Crunchy.
Yeah.
Rim speed.
Anyways, back to this room.
Yeah, back to this fucking abomination.
Yeah, I still think we should rest so that we can Gias her.
I mean, let's at least examine this room first. What exactly is going on
Stop
here?
stepping on my toes. Stop. Erekai!
Do I have to hold person the fucking barbarian, the fucking paladin who can't fight back?
That's so funny. In this room you see, well, a human with vials and things strapped across her, and her medical instruments also strapped along her boots. A lot of scalpels and things. She's unfortunately unconscious.
Get behind.
I think she's also tied up against this body that is on the table, which is a lizard man in opened up right now. They have surgical incisions along their arms, down their neck, all the way to their belly and down their legs and stuff. It seems to be all their nerves and everything. It's because they're on their back. They're trying to do something to this creature that seems to be connected to that. Make me a medicine check with advantage, seeing how's you all will.
There's a creature inside you. Rip it
No.
out.
All right. This seems to be a familiar-esque thing you read about at one point in time. They're trying to do that extraction thing, or they've already succeeded. This creature seems to not have a magical circuit anymore. But wasn't... there seems to be a long case nearby that has, like, strange nerves kind of like in a fluid.
Oh. So that's what somebody's arcane circuitry looks like.
Oh God.
Pointing to the case. Yeah, that used to be the
It's still alive.
Now, he's still alive?
Well, at least he was until there was a person laid on top of them whose lab coat wasn't washed. Probably. And they're probably dead by infection by now.
I was going to say, when I knocked her out, I did drag her off and put her on the floor.
Oh,
I remember
okay.
saying that.
Either way,
So
infection.
I mean, this is
Open
a sterile
air.
environment.
For how long
I
has it
don't
been a
think,
sterile
I don't
environment?
think it has since we've arrived.
This room was
Yeah,
not.
no.
No, they weren't. They didn't care about the sterility of things. At least here.
So they've been deceased for, like, I'm guessing an hour or two at this point.
However long you guys have been here for, ish, since you
Yeah, so
went
an
in this
hour or
room.
two at this point.
Doesn't really make sense to me.
I've changed my mind. I want her to be dead now.
Yep.
Oh, we'll deal with that in a minute. Yeah, they're dead, and honestly, even if I could bring them back, it's an argument of if it's humane to bring them back at this point.
You do have the tools are around you. You could stitch them back up,
They're dead.
and then you could also cast
Okay,
revive, resurrection,
no.
Reincarnate.
reincarnate. There we go.
Yeah, no. Yes, I have the resources to do that, but is it humane to do that is the question here, which I would have to say from my character's perspective, probably not.
I still don't think it is really our concern. We cannot save every kitten. I do think we should kill this woman for this, though.
I agree.
Like I said, we'll get to that after we get the information.
I mean, you could still close up the body in respect.
I mean, I do have my medical tools. Actually, does this person have medical tools on,
Around? Yes, there are medical
I'm
tools
talking,
on
like,
her
do they
body.
have-
Yes.
Do they have an equivalent to my healer's kit?
Yeah, basically.
Cool. I'm going to loot her in a minute, but I'm going to use my healing kit.
That's
to,
what Flint.
One
Too
moment.
late.
Patch this cadaver up, and prepare it to be either buried or cremated when we're done here. What should we do with the circuits?
Get rid of them, I guess.
Yeah, probably. It wouldn't be smart to try and put them back.
I don't think you're gonna be able to do that.
No, that is... It is not out of my medical expertise knowledge. It is, however, out of my expertise how to perform.
Take out your tools and everything with your passive medicine, which is a 24. You manage to carefully, as long as there's no distractions, surgically, carefully put him back together and stitch his body back up so he's not completely splayed out from the insides.
Question. Does this look like one of the lizard men who were part of the cannibal cultists? Because they're not really native to this continent.
More than likely. You can't really tell. They don't really have too hard to distinguish right now, as there's no clothing or regalia to show off. Just their naked body. And they don't really have any tattoos or anything like that. Show off tribalistic stuff. That's not something they do. But yes, lizardmen are not native to this place. They're more, they mostly come from the Scorched Barrens.
So, we wake her up, we get what information we could, then kill them.
Is that... Are you sure? Yeah.
I mean,
points to this and points to the container. She was doing what your aunt forced upon you, and was probably going to perform the same surgery to someone else.
what we could do is we could use. Hang on, let me just see if I've got the spell for it. Damn. Has anyone got the spell slot to use Zone of Truth again? I know there's someone else that can use it.
I don't.
Erekai.
I know.
Negative.
Does Erekai have Zone of Truth?
I think he used it once last week.
Yeah.
It's a JPEG, I swear! You're lying!
He doesn't have any... He has no spell slots left.
Right. So we'll try and get as much info out of her as possible, and then leave her to Erekai. I mean, he is the main one that says she shouldn't live after all this, which I do agree with, but...
We should probably restrain her first before we do anything.
She's already restrained.
Oh, she is restrained?
When I knocked
restrain her further.
She's
gag her. Who do you work for?
Oh, sorry.
Just use the rest of my 50 feet of rope just to freaking just bind it completely.
I think she's...
You gag her mouth, wake her up. Who do you work for?
You don't start talking, I'll fucking kill you.
I think this one's hogtied.
Yes.
Yes, that one's hogtied. The other one is got the manacles and whatnot on.
Yeah.
The one who pissed himself, then
passed out twice.
Who would be the best person to handle an interrogation out of all of us? Because oddly enough, I feel like that's Phil.
What would it be? Would it be
It would be charisma based.
My charisma's -2.
Maybe it's the paladin with high intimidation.
I want to say
that doesn't guarantee we're getting truthful information. Scaring someone is just going to encourage them to tell us what we want to hear. We need
Zone
someone to
of
actually-
truth.
You
Have
have
you got
no
the spell
spell
slot for it?
slots.
Oh, I have no spell slots yet, actually.
I don't either.
Yeah, that's also a wisdom save.
It's charisma save, actually.
Okay, we have no guarantee that they're not just going to outright pass that.
Also, you make a new save every turn, and you know whether the target has succeeded or failed the saving throw, so you can just wait until they fail.
Fair enough.
Unless they succeed 10 saves in a row, in which case, cast the spell again.
Okay, fair enough. But that's, again, we still need that we would have to wait to do that.
I mean, it's not like she's fucking going anywhere. If
we're gonna interrogate her, we might as well rest
Long
so
rest
that we can
first.
get you to just Gios her, in which case she's now our friend and tells us anyway.
I was gonna say, because I
point.
don't use my spell slots too often. I know you guys use them a lot more. I can use mine to use Zone of Truth on it when we've long rested.
Okay, so...
Who's to say she won't wake up in the meantime, though?
She's
So we're not
hog-tied.
gonna fuck out again.
in a room that is going to be surrounded by people.
We'll just
And a
take
dragon.
Turns, we'll just take turns on keeping an eye out on her.
Wait,
and-
I have a plan. Zelok!
Well,
Oh, boy.
with
Zelok.
a dragon's head peering their head through the doorway, they can't actually fit.
Zelok, sit.
Father, I
Watch
crave
this person.
violence.
Dragon block the door.
Oh, wow.
Father,
There's a dragon
Father, I
in the
crave
door.
violence.
Mother, I crave violence.
I'm going... Do I still have a... Do I have a blanket? Yes, I do. I think I do. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this person in the wool blanket and, set the cadaver in a different room so that we're not sleeping in a room with a dead body in it.
Or we could
Yeah.
drag her out of the room. Might be easier.
No, the dead body. I can't actually move the map token right
In
now.
that case, scratch that. I'm going to leave them on the operating table. We're going to pick up the body and move them into the office room with the other unconscious person, and we'll
So-
deal with them
So next door then. Yeah,
after we long rest.
that's fine by me.
So Reshirai will block this door, and then I'll just have Zelok watching this one.
No. We're moving
No, I know.
both of them in here.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
blocking
have you
in
already moved
this
that one?
room.
The dragon just sits in front of the door.
I like to imagine that Zelok is annoying Reshirai like a fucking like a tiny dog annoying an older dog.
Of course, Swumi will take the chair, you bastard.
This desk looks pretty looked through, and the drawers are wide open, and the false bottom, all that stuff. Pulls out a
Alright.
tent.
I thought of something. I can't. I never mind.
For once, it was not Flint.
I love how it has to specify a 1 Minotaur tent.
That was when we had Zelok.
We still have Zelok.
You mean
Not Zelok, Zador.
Zardor.
Zordor.
Zardor.
Zardor.
Zordor does things.
Zardor. Zardor does not fit in your tiny meat man tent.
I like to imagine Erekai is literally hammering fucking, like, pythons to set up this tent into the metal floor.
Ping, 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 ping.
It's like some type of stone. So yeah, you're actually smashing like it into the stone. But you have metal pipe, or more than likely metal ones, because
Metal
was
pythons.
yeah,
And also overcap strength, so I'm just hammering into the stone.
yeah. And just seeing the
No
stone
fuckers gonna need
like
that by you.
crack and break from the impact, and then
Why-
like it
why
just stick in the.
blue?
He's just hanging
Where-
out.
Where is my emotional support chicken?
Emotional support chicken. Nice. So is Rashari gonna be the watch?
Rashari is watching the door.
Yeah. So with that, I would consider this a safe place. You don't have to take watches for this long rest. But there are still things that do happen throughout the night.
Was this door fucked, or was this one okay?
What is the minimum amount of time that you're allowed to sleep and not be exhausted?
6 hours, I think.
You have to sleep for 6 hours to not be exhausted.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep for the 6, and I'm going
And do
to
something light for the next 2 hours.
pretty much.
Yeah, so it'd be like reading or a quickie.
No, absolutely not.
Fuck's sake.
You could
Erekai doesn't have his sword though.
knack.
He has his wife, though.
Whittle.
I'm gonna say your
It's
wife's
not the same.
Sharpen your knives or swords.
God damn
There's
it.
plenty of things you could do as a light activity.
Not enough danger.
I wouldn't say you could craft weapons because that's a little too heavy of a thing, but like sharpening like your sword or like polishing stuff. That's a light activity.
I know I don't have the actual equipment for it at the moment, but would making arrows be too strenuous as well, or would that be
No,
a little bit more lightly?
That's a light thing. Yeah, you
Right.
could definitely do. Yeah.
Is it somewhat just to note for somewhat for me to know for later on? I don't have the material for it yet. Like
As someone who has made arrows before, no.
No. Man,
It's fucking annoying as hell.
The force
Maybe I was
makes
just
it
shit at it, but
the force makes it look so easy. Just kidding.
I'm assuming it depends on what type of arrowhead you're using as well.
That is true. I don't know what kind of materials you would have on you right now, but more than likely stone sticks and your own feathers.
Well, I was thinking for future, I'd get some arrowheads made up.
Yeah. You could definitely ask
have the
Erekai to
wood
make
and
you
stuff.
arrowheads.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
like, there's a phoenix with a bald spot. And just, like, why do you have a bald spot? Well, if you're using your own feathers.
You're just plucking off my wings.
No,
You fucker.
No, he is just preening the fucking feathers from his wings.
Yeah.
As
Just
you
using
do.
those.
What would I be doing during those 2 hours?
I'd probably just be
Moisturizing.
like, I'd probably say, for fuck's sake, I'd probably just like be restringing my bow and sharpening my
Moisturize
blades.
me.
We're taking a short rest.
Please
Long
stop saying
Oh,
that
long rest.
like that. Yeah, probably.
We need to rewatch that show.
What show?
You
Doctor
hit the
Who.
long rest
Drink
button.
cactus juice.
And now I gotta change out.
I just wish I could actually watch it on like a streaming service.
Okay.
It's on Prime. Get your shit together and make it more accessible.
Like they'd fucking do that.
Is it impossible to find shows on that sometimes?
Oh, I know. It's even worse than the mobile one.
Is the charged adamantine great axe considered to be a magic weapon? Because it's just got magical energy in it. It's not actually imbued, right?
Until its magical charges are expended, it is technically counted as magical for the time being.
No, not asking for the purposes of damage reduction. I'm asking whether it's considered a magic weapon for the purposes of imbuement.
It is not a magical weapon.
That's fantastic. I can cast elemental weapon on it.
Nice.
I'm gonna kick some ass for exactly 10 hits.
If you miss, it doesn't count as a charge, does it? Or does it still?
It'd be weird if it did.
No.
No.
You have to collide.
I'm gonna prepare elemental weapon.
Hey,
I'm sad I don't have a 5th level spell slot.
Nikki.
Oh, do rangers work like they pick their spells every.
They're spontaneous casters, so that they
Okay.
work like sorcerers.
They work like
Or bards.
sorceries. KKK.
Bards, I guess.
Just asking
Nikki.
for reasons.
Yeah.
So actually, there's.
It's paladins that prepare their spells. They're
I'm actually going to be adding a couple of spells to spell list in a second.
Yeah, Nikki, I need you to. Could you add heat metal to my spell list because it's part of my elemental focus and it's not in there.
I'm gonna
No problem.
take that.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that's fun.
That seems like it's gonna be useful here, potentially. Yeah. Okay, I'm done swapping around spells. Okay. I assume these two are already awake. They've had more than 8 hours unconscious.
Yeah, they'll wake up in a moment. Just give me a sec. I'm quickly doing something. I'm just adding some things to Erekai's sheet since I have some spells.
what?
Ooh. Erekai's got more spells.
Am I getting homebrew spells?
Yep.
Yeah. What the fuck? Okay, they're all prepared. Okay, hold on. Jesus.
Sorry, I forgot to set it to not prepare them. That's on me.
There's so many. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh shit, that's
How many spells have you been given, like?
You have 4th level, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh god, more spells.
This time I will customize the import instead of being a dumbass.
Who keeps dropping out?
Oh, Droogan died for a second.
Rip.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say, I think he's been in and out all session, hasn't he?
Very possible.
Welcome back.
My Discord crashed.
Suboptimal.
And my fucking browser crashed too.
I'm sorry.
Fucky. What's up with your friggin' system today, pal?
Oh, I've been muted. Damn it. I'm so smart.
Foundry is very unstable for me.
I will unprepare this. Oh. Nice. They unprepared themselves.
What are you talking about?
Oh, the spells are already not prepared. So, it fixed whatever. That's good. I'm sorry.
I'm still trying to join. It won't let me.
Oh.
I did manage to unprepare the the second level spells and almost all the first level spells, so I don't think they unprepared themselves. I think it was me.
Yeah. None of the other spells are prepared. automatically. So you actually got all of it. Nice.
Page unresponsive.
That is not good.
Trying again.
Oh yeah, these
Sorry,
people would be not.
I forgot I updated the description on Gravely's sheet. He is the weight of approximately 1 rotisserie chicken.
God damn it.
He used to be about 1 hamburger.
Hamburger.
But what kind of rotisserie chicken? What are we
Like
talking?
Like a
Well,
Costco
not
host
multiple
rotisserie.
kinds.
Yeah, I was about to ask. Are we talking Costco rotisserie chicken, or are we talking like Walmart rotisserie chicken?
They're the same thing.
No, they're not.
No, they are not.
They are definitely different.
I take that as an insult against the great land of Costco and going here.
Great Costco chicken.
When was the last time you actually went to Costco, Grad?
What the
2
fuck?
weeks, 1.5 weeks ago.
Hold on. Hold on. Shared sacrifice makes your mount go faster.
What?
Why is it called shared sacrifice?
There must be a downside to it, surely, then.
Where is it?
First level.
That's not what it was supposed to be. No, that's incorrect. I don't know why it's supposed to... Ugh. That's not what it said, though. What? Oh, like I said.
No, you fucked up.
No, here we fucking go. What the fuck? It gave me the wrong one.
You done goofed.
So you want that one? Or... No, I'll go with this one because the other one's kind of silly.
Oh, good. I kept that.
Son of a bitch, it went... Okay. This is what shared sacrifice is supposed to actually be. It's your second level spell. What the... Gave you the wrong one. I don't know why the other one is even there. There's now like 3 spells with the same name in the tables. That's silly. I won't use the other one then. I'll remember. It's supposed to give a pool of health from, I think, your own HP. Allow you to spread it across your teammates and stuff. I think that's what it's supposed to read as.
Wait, Soul of the Machine.
The tier 1.
Immune to mind-altering effects and psychic damage for a 3rd level spell? Jesus, that's just like budget mind blank.
Budget mind blank.
Should probably be a higher level spell, but
And the
Jesus.
Zerker who just
Duration of an hour. Oh, it's concentration. That's why. Okay, that makes sense.
There's also a couple new smites.
Yippee.
A dragon smite and a withering smite.
Withering smite.
Oh my god.
You moisturize them.
Echoes of Steel?
Moisturizes that.
When you hit a creature
That's
with a
literally
melee...
the description of one of my spells. Hold on.
What?
Yeah, Wither and Bloom.
Question, Nikki. Should Echoes of Steel have a duration? Because it seems like it's something that you cast when you hit.
Oh, yeah. It's supposed to be like concentration of your... It's kind of like how guidance and the other thing works, kind of thing. It lasts like that until you... Yeah.
Okay, so it's meant to be used beforehand.
Yeah.
Okay, so the description is just like that.
Yeah. What they're looking at is a really funny ability that they'll be able to do.
So it's just one, right? And then after that, it's consumed, like a smite?
Yeah, it's like a smite, yeah.
So then why is it activated when you hit? What's the point of it having concentration if you can activate it when you hit? What's the point of having it? Like, why cast it before you hit?
Oh, I
You can
see.
just
Oh,
activate it
yeah,
when you
yeah,
hit.
yeah. I see what you mean. What the fuck is the wording of this thing? It's supposed to be a reaction.
A reaction?
Yes.
Still doesn't explain why it has a duration.
A duration, instantaneous. Yeah, I don't know why it has a duration either. Some of these spells, when I imported them, they just sometimes import with strange shit. And that's on me.
Confused.
You can
puzzled.
Your reaction. Cast the spell. Causing an explosion around a creature.
Completely.
Basically, one big fuck you.
Fuck you, Gay Bowser.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that one should be a 5th level spell or a 4th level spell, but
Oh, as a paladin spell, 5th,
5th?
probably.
Okay.
Like, I'll be honest, that's fucking insane.
Yeah. Okay. I'll move it to 5th if that's the case. But
Yeah.
All right.
Like the soul of the machine seemed powerful,
Oh,
but
now
that's
I know why
not that great because it's concentration. So it's fine. It's cool and very usable actually, but Echoes of Steel probably overpowered in current state.
Yeah. Okay. I will fix that then. You don't have 5th level spells at the moment, anyways. But I think you'll actually get to that point, so we'll actually see it in action.
Spells. When do paladins get 5th?
Paladins get it at 16th level, if I remember correctly.
P for paladin. Paladin. No, 17th.
17th? Just barely. Damn. Well, that's fine.
So you will never have a paladin who gets all of his spell slots.
Don't worry, guys. I have my bases covered on how to deal with the fucking Spinosaurus.
Yeah.
Will you go full Spino as well?
No. I have a funny spell that I'm going to use before we start combat.
Polymorph?
No.
Damn it.
I am a Stegosaurus.
Become MILF?
I don't even think I have
What?
polymorph available
What?
right.
What level do you get true polymorph? Because I think that's how you can permanently change
Oh,
something.
I do have it. It's a 4th level
What?
spell,
What's up?
but I don't have it.
You know exactly what's up 10.
What?
Hold on.
Did no one else hear what he said?
No, no one else heard any. I didn't say anything.
You're gaslighting me.
I am.
Alright.
I am.
So I do have polymorph, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. Also, I'm pretty sure it gets to make a wisdom save to avoid either of my funny options. Why? Do you want me to polymorph it into a brick for an hour?
Well, no, because there is a spell called True Polymorph.
No, but then you get the first aid kit. The first aid kit was
the
brick.
That is a 9th level spell. I do not have that. I have normal polymorph, which lasts for 1 hour.
Or until it's damaged enough. No, I couldn't remember what. So if it's a 9th level, what level do you have to be before you'd be able to get to that then?
It's a while.
No, I understand that.
It's like 18th, 17th.
For 9th level spells, 17th.
Yeah, that's a while, and also not possible during our campaign.
No,
We
like
maxed out
I
at
said,
16.
I've never played the spellcaster, so I weren't sure. I was just curious. But I mean,
Currently
polymorphs
playing
could help.
spellcaster.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you
I'm a
are.
ranger.
You
Yeah,
are a
ranger.
You're a
spellcaster.
half
No,
caster.
I mean, yeah, I've not played like sorcerer, druid, anything
Druid.
like that.
He's not played a full caster.
Yeah, I've had the odd spell. That's it. I've never fully looked in depth at the magic.
Anyways, fuck, what was I gonna say? I have 3 special tools that'll help us later.
And those 2. Oh, actually, no, you don't get that one. That's boy. You're about to get a bunch of spells added to your inventory, Swumi.
Why?
Because I'm also updating the druid spell list.
Why?
Because you don't have these spells, right? Or you're supposed to have these spells.
It automatically gives me my spell list.
It gives you your SRD and other books. It doesn't give you the other stuff. And I have specific ones that I've added. Anyways, enjoy.
It's
gonna take a moment. Anyway.
Too many spells.
Well, I'm sorry for you having 8 levels of casting. 9 levels of whatever.
7.
Technically 8 levels because you have a 9th spell slot, but yes. 7
I don't
levels.
have any 9th level spells though.
No,
I
no.
only have the slot.
Yes. Pain. Anyways.
What the fuck is transmogrification?
Isn't that changing the
It's like
the
changing
material or
appearance.
something? Is it?
The fuck is arcane parasite? Winky face. Anyways. While you all take your rest, I will now tell you what has happened throughout the night. Throughout the night, every once in a while, you'd all stir in your sleep as you would hear the sounds of metal clanging and banging around, as well as the sound of the alarm seems to not be blaring as much. It seems to be just the lights blinking on and off. Nothing seems to actually disturb. Rashari doesn't seem to have anything attack him during the night. But when you all awaken, Vesp is not in the room.
I mean, I expected that.
Did
She under the
Rashari
table?
eat her?
No. I mean, you could ask Rashari.
Rashari, did you eat the gnome?
Did you eat the gnome? As you awaken, you will hear the sounds of someone struggling in their restraints. And one person kind of softly crying.
Oh, good. He's bitch crying in the corner.
He sure is, I guess.
Um,
I like to imagine
yeah,
Zelok
Shwomi
just
is
sitting in front of him,
definitely,
staring
like,
at him.
Shwomi
Wide
is
eyes.
definitely about, like, right here, still sitting in the chair. She has been watching these two for the last 2 hours.
Samuel has just been crying for the last hour. Aura has been trying to get out.
Sips the cold brew, the
cold
tea.
brew.
No, the cold brewed tea
Cold brewed
that she
tea.
made. Yes, you just put it in cold water instead of hot and let the tea leaves infuse. It's the same as making tea. It's just I don't have a heat source.
I don't think it would. I think it would extract a little differently, though.
Sort of. It wouldn't be a very strong tea.
Yeah. But as you awaken, you'll see that the desk has been moved. Actually, Shumi, that's something you notice when you awaken, that your chair is a little bit further away from the desk than it was before. And that there's you notice that there's like a panel on the ground below your feet.
I'm still sitting in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Roomy chilling while the world falls apart.
I mean, she's sitting in the chair. There is a fucking chicken-sized pigeon in her lap as she's just staring at these two. If you'd like any more information, an insight check, please.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm just
Samuel is still whimpering in the corner. But you can interrogate your captives, I guess.
Alright. So, here's how this is going to work. You two are going to tell us exactly the information we want to know, and how cooperative you are depends on how merciful I'm feeling today.
You just imagine him going hysterical.
Did one of the subjects escape?
As Shroom is saying this, I'm going to cast Zone of Truth.
Right.
Oh.
Wait a minute. So I'm gonna get to an angle where it's literally just hitting those two, though, if I can.
Oh,
You'd have to cast it inside the wall to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need to interrogate this guy, Samuel, because we've already got him, so... I'm gonna go here and do it just straight down at her. Get the spell up.
Believe me, I have not been a test subject in a facility like this for quite some time.
Fuck.
Fuck it, they'll do.
Move the dog.
Yeah, move Zelok.
he doesn't know what the truth is.
No, I won't be in it there.
I want to be in it.
Zelok's just gonna go play with Hubris for a bit.
Alright. She looks up. So they succeed. She looks up. What was that? Sorry, I don't listen to lesser creatures.
Oh, wow.
You're funny. I'm going to make sure you suffer.
I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth again when I can. I'm assuming we've got to wait a bit before.
Question for you:
lasts 10
did you take
minutes.
everything off of her?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Okay. Yeah, no, I remember them talking about taking their tools and stuff. I'm just wondering about the, like, vials and stuff that were on them.
We took everything off of her.
Okay. Very well. Make me an insight roll. And she just stares you down with a sort of...
Well, all of us are just
it seems like they're holding a smirk, but there's something else. Insight.
Everyone, or
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's an
That's
18.
better. Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
Damn.
All right. Swumi and Erekai. They are doing... They seem to be messing with something inside their own mouth.
Alright. I'm going to forcibly open her mouth. I assume it is a suicide capsule.
You open her mouth, and she looks like she's trying to, well, as you open her mouth, her tongue seems to be pressing against one of her teeth, and as you open her mouth, it actually kind of falls off.
Am I able to
Yes.
grab it, remove it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I drop it on the floor and smash it under my boot. You're not... No.
Her
No.
her eyebrows will get angular. There you go. She looks angry.
This bitch angry.
Not more clever than you
she-
seem to. Not more clever than the rest of your kind.
Will she have to re-roll for Zone of Truth?
Every turn.
So, speaking of, do you want to just throw me and one of them in initiative so that we can just track that?
She'll say a few things, and then I'll roll.
Again, you're going to tell me what I want to know. And that determines where we go next. Alright. Why did Dr. Esker come here?
She smiles. No comment.
Could I have a question. Could I cast catapult on her binders and throw her into the wall?
That's not how that works.
No.
Is that not how that works? Okay.
You can only move like, even if you upcast it to like 5 you can only move like 25 pounds.
Well, she looks thin.
She'll be heavier than that.
You could whack.
She's not a gnome.
You could throw Greebly.
I could throw Greebly at her.
I could throw the pigeon at her.
He is incorporeal. He cannot
It's still
be
getting
used
in
as an
the
object.
She still gets hit in the face with a pigeon.
Wait,
It's funny.
were there any like binders or anything in the other room?
There are in desk drawers and stuff. There are more folders and binders and books and things. Yeah.
Let's gonna just take one and then just like start lighting them on fire.
Oh, for God's sakes. 1 second, and I will...
Yeah,
Ask a question.
I'm gonna say that's probably not sufficient.
I don't even... Oh, you rolled the privately.
Just as a stupid idiot.
Is it? What is the wisdom saving throw for?
Fuck you.
To determine whether or not she can restrain the
Urge.
Yeah, no, she's kidding. with expertise in medicine, would I know where to stab someone where it wouldn't hit something vital, but it would fucking hurt?
The hand.
Straight in the ankle.
Hands.
Her hands are bound behind her back.
The hands
Very
and the
stab
feet
wolf.
are basically the only places where you're going to hurt someone with a like destructive weapon where it's not going to have any risk of killing them. Like anywhere is going to have some risk.
If we're gonna get creative with our interrogation method,
Or the face, technically. The face and the
I have
hands
an idea.
The most nerves.
Also the feet.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna slash one of her eyes with the dagger.
Jesus
Oh!
fucking Christ.
Jesus!
We're going dark now.
We're going dark.
Oh yeah, no, she's had
Yeah.
about a fucking enough of this bullshit.
Fair enough. Damage.
Nikki, are you still able to add heat metal to my spell list when you've got a sec?
Dead?
What?
They're a commoner. They have 10 hit points. What the fuck?
You.
I'm gonna go up and cast Cure Wounds, see if I can bring them back.
No, hold
No?
on. They took
You
They just took a long rest, so that would...
yeah.
She's
I don't
playing
know
dead,
how-
probably.
Insight check that shit.
Oh.
Fuck! God damn it!
How
I have
are
the
you-
best insight of the party. How is this happening?
I'll help you out with that one. I'll do an insight as well. If I fucking
I'm a bit
roll.
confused how that killed them, because I'm not stabbing them through
That's
the
better.
eye. I'm slashing across it with a knife.
Mm-hmm.
It's very different.
So
from
it's
stabbing
non-lethal.
someone.
It's non-lethal damage.
Oh.
I'm essentially blinding them in one eye.
Okay, then if that's the case,
They're knocked
she's
out again.
she's unconscious through the pain.
Boomy!
What a
I'm
bitch.
going to look up at Samuel.
And she will probably bleed out.
Oh, no,
Do you want me to do
Eye
it? I've got.
fluid.
yeah,
Okay.
your
I'm.
codes.
Yeah, I'll do Cure Wounds at
Alright.
first level.
So I've made myself pretty fucking clear.
There you go. She gets 10 HP back.
Let's try that again.
I think I have a better way to do this.
I believe that.
While I'm stood here, I'm just messing with fire in my hands. You can just see smoke and just the odd flicker of flame just coming out my claws.
I
Yeah,
thought I told you everything. I knew.
Yeah, no, while I'm doing this, I'm literally just looking at Samuel just right in the corner of my eye.
Please don't kill me. I haven't done
Didn't
anything
answer
wrong.
my question. Why did Dr. Esker come here? Or...
Why did Esker come here? You want to know?
Well, it was the question
Well-
we asked.
Easy. I can tell you that. I can tell you that right now.
Uh-huh.
Please don't kill me.
You're testing my patience like she
Does it flip?
did.
It's you. If you promise not to kill me, I will tell you everything. Please.
The flames start flickering a little bit more in my hand because I'm just getting a bit pissed off now.
Hold on.
I will step in front of him. And
I can't lie to him! I'm holding my tongue. Because
I will step in front of Ennaq and I will crouch down to Samuel's level. And I will just go, tell us the information.
Yes. I will.
And we won't kill you. We won't kill you.
Did you make a charisma
But-
saving throw to lie to him?
Oh. No. Well, I'm not lying.
Well, make a
And
charisma
we
save
won't
anyway,
kill
so
you,
walked into
but
the zone
if
of
you
truth.
lie to us, and I will use thaumaturgy to make my eyes go black, I can do a lot
That's not what
worse.
thaumaturgy does.
You can you can.
Yes,
do
you
that.
can.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
Thaumaturgy can make your eyes black.
It's
Change
not
the color of your eyes.
just sound.
It just made your voice boom.
It
No,
does
it's not
several
just sound
things.
based.
Charisma saving throw.
It
You
can
also
slam doors shut and shit too.
Me
make
charisma saving throw.
You can make
Yeah.
sparks
Yes.
with it. I
Unless
use.
Gone
you're
into
like
the zone.
willingly failing and telling him what you
Yeah, no,
believe to be the truth.
I am saying that we will not kill you, but if you do not tell us the truth, I can do much worse to you.
No, she's saying roll it because you've gone into the area
Oh.
of zone of truth.
Right.
But yeah, thaumaturgy is just cleric prestidigitation. It does like 8 different
Son of a
things.
bitch!
Yeah, so
Okay.
you failed it as well.
That's fine.
Well, okay, I believe you.
You should.
She came here because this is the birthplace of the Aquatol race. More inherently, the Axolites, because of their regeneration abilities. She wanted to research it more and find something else out, but then she stumbled upon this place, which housed a experiment.
Why
got
was she looking into the
obsessed.
aquatals? Why was she looking into the aquatals for their regenerative properties? Is she sick?
No. It's her research. She didn't finish what she started. I don't know the exact details. I'm just a lesser scientist that's working on specific parts of experiments. Mine had to do with monitoring that creature and made sure it didn't die or didn't get completely sick or anything. I had to keep it healthy. That's my job. I don't want to harm anything. I'm just doing my job.
How
Well,
many?
you chose the wrong profession.
How many of the villagers that you took from outside are still alive?
I don't know how many they took. Like I said, I wasn't always around, so I wouldn't know exactly when they would come in, but the few times I have, I've seen them bring in about 2 or 3 at a time. I don't know how many exactly, but I've seen at least a couple trips. A few of them were not people, though. Some of them were just animals.
What kind of animals?
Well, you've seen the creature in the tank.
And how do we euthanize it? I know you've told us once, but I want to be sure.
Controls on the control panel. You can technically cause it to kill the creature.
The control panel on this floor?
Oh, the one next to the tank. Before
Good to
you
know.
arrested me, the one I was standing next to.
The scientist at the far end. What was he doing?
He was our supervisor. He was working on something we don't know the whole context, but I heard screams and other things coming from there.
Oh yes, we already resolved. We already dealt with the results of that project.
And we dealt with that piece of shit too.
Oh, understandable.
And what was her station?
Her? Well,
Gesturing to the unconscious person now missing an eye.
She's supposed to be working with me in the containment, but we take on and off shifts, and she goes into her room and does what experiments she's doing. I don't know what's in that room. But you brought me into my own office. Well, the office I'm supposed to be using. It was already here when I got here.
Man, I feel so bad for this person. He's going to die.
That was actually going to be my next question, actually. So, as Enoch's just going to say, so we're actually going to let these pieces of shit live, or can I put them out of their misery?
I thought you said...
I said nothing of the sort.
He said nothing, and I have said nothing. But I need answers from this one, as your information, while more than we had before, is quite lackluster.
Question for...
I'm gonna talk to Swumi in her mind. I'm using telepathy.
Question for the manacles for a second before you finish there.
Mm-hmm.
Are they arms in front of them or behind them?
I would have done it behind police style.
Okay.
They were restrained in a way to make it difficult for them to
move around and access it.
Yeah, I'm talking to Swumi telepathically, and I'm just gonna go, are you sure about this?
What? I can't reply in your head. I don't have...
No, you can. You can.
You can.
You can.
Two-way system.
In your own
It's
head.
two-way system.
Yeah, it's Belliath's telepathy allows for a response, unlike Phil's.
And what exactly do you suggest we do with him? He is as involved with this as the rest of them are.
Well, compared to her, he seems relatively harmless.
He still worked on that fucking chimera.
I'm sure many others did. If we eliminate everyone who has knowledge of how this happened, we prevent it from... We prevent the ability for it never to happen again. That's my logic here. We can detain him, we can keep him somewhere and make sure that this project never happens again. Kill the other one for all I care. She seems completely bankrupt, but... Listen, but listen, I was burned by the same fire that you're feeling right now. And just be careful.
I think I know how she's going to handle this.
I assure you I haven't done anything wrong. I've just been keeping that creature alive.
You be quiet.
I'm going to be...
Stop talking, Samuel.
I'm going to be rendering Scorching Ray, just to be on the safe side.
Samuel, I am going to give you some life-saving advice. Are you ready?
You know he's been failing his saves. He is just speaking the truth.
Stop talking.
Damn it. I don't have Bestow Curse. I can't do the funny.
He will look down at the ground.
Can I make a religion check to see it? Well, she's going to walk up to him and place a hand on his shoulder. Would I be able to make a religion check to have, to try and have Odula brand him?
What?
Wow.
That's not something she
has...
does.
I mean, he has broken just about every rule of nature by participating in what's going on here, is the thing.
I mean, if you've got a medallion with that sigil on it, I do have heat metal, so I can brand him myself.
Rude.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay.
Yeah, Enoch's kind
We
of
are
snapped.
talking about we're talking about branding somebody.
Yeah,
Yes.
you bet your ass we are.
Yes. He is committed.
I
crimes.
realize I'm playing a morally great character, but Tenacity in real life is not down for this.
Actually,
The matter of 10 isn't.
I could technically heat metal my shield and use that, but that is
That'd be a
going
big-ass
bit
brand.
far. That is
That'd be
going
a
a bit
fucking
far.
huge brand.
I am asking, is it possible for him to be marked by one of the nature gods?
No, that is not
No.
something they do.
What exactly
He'd be
is there?
casting a brand of a sinner.
I don't have that spell.
No.
It's a spell in Pathfinder. Also, seems very anti-druid. Like,
Pathfinder.
maybe Oath of the Ancients, but definitely not druid. It's pretty violent.
So it's not so
I think
much.
your mic's changed, pal.
I think they switched to something else because they're.
Because his
Yeah.
computer keeps crashing.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
In that case, this one. So Samuel is. He is still deserving of punishment, but he's not walking away.
You can
from
roll
this
me
cleanly.
a religion check.
A religion check.
Yep.
This is 17.
There are evil gods, or at least one's not really spoken. More like rumors. If you brand someone upon these marks of these evil gods, they will be punished by said god.
Ooh. Will Swumi stoop that low?
No.
But depending on the sin, the punishment will be of equal value.
No shit.
Here. That's gonna be quite a punishment.
I want you to understand, you are innocent of nothing. And you're not walking away from this cleanly. You, by participating with this group, have committed crimes not only against the laws of the civilized world, but have spat in the face of the natural order. You'll leave this place alive, but it is up to those who make the laws around here to determine whether you spend the rest of your life in a jail cell or if the people will have their justice.
Right.
That is the only thing I will promise you.
If that is the laws of this country, then very well. I thought this was lawless land. There was no united front
Not
here.
anymore.
Then you haven't left this laboratory in a long time.
Seems I have not.
When's the last time you saw the sun?
A few weeks.
It's been 37 years.
It's been 84 years.
Traveled by moonlight.
Oh my god.
The sun burns my sensitive skin.
What is this sun
Speaking
you
of,
speak of?
speaking of which, can you reach in my drawer there? And pass me my pipe.
No.
No.
I need a break.
No.
What's in the pipe?
Yeah, what's in the pipe?
It's our sticks.
Actually.
Nope. 17. Needs to be 17.
He looks up at you and says, "It is tobacco. actually from this country. I picked it up while in the City of Metal on my trip here for the first time. Actually,
Good to know.
Almost out.
Good to know, but no, you're having fuck all.
Hmm.
The audacity of this bitch.
The audacity of this.
I'm so close to just walking up and just Sparta kicking the face straight into the wall.
I really just want to Agnazar's Scorcher, just wrap my hand around his throat and just.
We're going to move him over here by Hubris.
I mean, we can always knock him back out. I mean, we're done with him now.
I mean, he is very well restrained, and there are two people.
I know, but
person and very large dog keeping him in check.
I know, but Enoch's kind of agitated now, and it's I might roll to see if he gets that annoyed. He just swings. Shall I? I don't know.
This one should have woken up when she was healed.
She doesn't.
Alright.
I'm dead.
Can I make a medicine check to forcefully wake them up?
Just slap
or
around.
Or do I need to make some other check?
No.
Seems
there is no response from this person. 1 second.
Is it?
Yep, she's dead. God damn it!
That bitch is dead. Stop rolling insight. This is not your time for it.
Let me try insight.
I might try just for shits and giggles.
You check her
I'm not gonna lie.
pulse. She seems to still be alive. There's a heartbeat. With your insight, their eyes are moving. They seem to be in a dream state. They're alive. They're unconscious still. They're deep in their own subconscious, deep in the dream state. Something is keeping her in it.
The tooth that dislodged from her mouth and Swumi stood on. What does it look like? Does it just look like a powder now on the floor, or?
Oh yeah,
An investigation.
Yeah, no problem. Droogan, we can end here.
Yeah.
It's the tooth, kind of like crushes like metal, and like folds in, and there's like a
If it's
kind of like a
cyanide,
squished pill.
Yeah, if it's a cyanide capsule, it would be leaking fluid on the floor.
All right. It's just basically squished metal with fluids coming out.
What would it be to? I'm assuming it'd be medicine to check what the if I know what the substance is, or if it is a cyanide, or will I know from being in the military?
You weren't a spy or anything.
With my insight check, would I be able to determine whether this is something? Well, would I be able to determine if what wheelhouse of knowledge I would have to pull on to see what could be keeping them? I guess.
Arcana.
Asleep. Can I make that an Arcana with wisdom? Please?
Yes. That is available, but also you have advantage for being a druid, even though you're not that specific type of druid.
Nice.
You've heard from the other circles in your shrine, one of the ones that always kind of confused the shit out of you a little bit were the ones of dreams. They protect the dream realm, or the many moons of Narakov. the state this person in, they're being held in that dream world against their will, it seems.
Is this by magical or...
You're unsure whether it's magical. Either way, it is some powerful force is keeping her. As you notice this, you notice that her body starts kind of like starts to almost start to spasm as you hear the sounds of bones cracking.
Oh shit!
What?
And its body start twitching more, and you hear more
I'm backing up.
sounds of snapping.
Can I cast Dispel Magic?
You will see ichor start pouring out of their eyes.
Can I
Ears.
dispel this horrible demon?
Pause. Please.
I shall exorcise the
Can
demon.
I cast Dispel Magic?
I don't. Okay.
If
Actually,
it is a magical effect,
yes, you may cast Dispel Magic.
would I be able to tell how powerful of an effect is being placed on?
Well, with your 23, yes, very powerful. Whatever is
What?
casting this seems to have a great one's power. Enough, at least, to be as powerful as one.
Okay, I'm asking like spell level equivalency.
8.
I hate you. You're trying to make me use my 9th level spell slot if I want to stop this.
Or you kill them. And you sever the connection.
I really need that information.
Oh, cool.
Oh, they're scientists. Don't you think they keep their notes? And write everything down because of their experiments?
It all depends on how far through with an experiment they are as well. Some of it might not be written
That's
down
the
yet.
information I wanted, though. But I take your point. Yeah, we're just gonna do this quickly. Yeah, through the heart.
I'm watching to see if Samuel sees this as well.
He notices it and freaks the fuck out.
Does this pussy pass out again?
No, he starts like crawling on the ground and trying to like worm his way away. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, dagger through the heart.
Okay.
Sorry, it.
Through whatever their heart should
nothing. No, they're dead this time.
The creature falls limp, no longer spasming. The ichor stops flowing out of their body, still dripping with what has been expunged out of their orifices. Body falls limp, though.
Can I... Based on information I have gleaned from my other familiar who is keeping an eye on the other group that was previously fucking around with the dream, is there any kind of check to see if I can piece together what that was?
Same check as before. Secondary thing, Swumi, you have gone through an alignment change. You are now neutral evil.
Oh shit.
As you've done a very evil action. I mean, expunging the dream creature or whatever, but like, you've done a very like evil-esque action when it's changed your alignment.
I remember what mine is.
Though if you have participated in it, if your alignment isn't like, what is
It was chaotic neutral.
I can't take Erekai's one seriously. Fucking Christ.
What, his alignment?
True edge.
True edge. This is listed alignment.
God damn.
Chaotic husbando.
Sorry.
I think
you
I'm
were asking-
neutral.
You were asking what it was before. It was chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
So would he not be chaotic evil? Why would this make him more lawful?
They're still neutral, but they're more.
So it'd be neutral.
Well, if they were chaotic neutral before, and this made them more evil, would this not make them chaotic evil rather than neutral evil?
I guess it'd be just more just. I guess. Would it?
Because it didn't affect the law-chaos axis.
Hmm.
If anything, I would expect this to be a more chaotic action than a lawful action.
Actually, no. I'm gonna argue with you on that one because this goes against the druidic. It's like certain parts of their like they don't mean to like do things like they're not supposed to do things like this. They're supposed to be humane about towards others, even if they are evil in some way.
I mean, technically, it was being humane. The body was being ripped apart from the inside out. It was.
I think this is.
I meant
more
the part
referring to
before.
the initial.
Well, yeah, no. That's
The
what
actions
it was.
beforehand were quite evil, and were not what a druid would. In a way, it would be against what druids normally do, and be more of an evil action towards them,
Holy shit.
causing a shift.
Yeah, but I don't see how that has anything to do with law or chaos.
I feel
so
the
don't
need.
understand why
I
it made
feel the
him-
need to remind. I feel the need to remind. Swumi has a wedding after this. She's going to a
not after
wedding.
this, like
Yeah,
a
have
while.
you started making her dress yet?
I
bride-
still need to draw
The
it.
maid of honor speech is going to be great.
It really is. I watched her murder
Anyways.
someone.
That
In
bitch
cold
got
blood.
dark.
You're
Alright, back to what I was asking.
yes. I gotta. Okay. Yes.
I'm still confused as to why this makes her less chaotic.
It's
Like, I
not
understand
so
it makes
much-
her evil, but
I don't think it makes her more like less chaotic. Or whatever. It's just
so
more
wouldn't
evil.
she be
Sorry. Yeah,
chaotic
more
evil then?
Chaotic evil. Ish.
Or chaotic evil rather than neutral evil?
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
The first. Finally, the evil party.
The first evil character, and it's the fucking cleric druid.
That's gotta be some kind of irony.
Clerical.
I do like to point out, I did stop myself from branding someone by an evil god. I at least exhibited that restraint.
Some.
That's not a good thing.
But it was still an option in your mind. Anyways, we will end session here, and we'll pick up next week. Thank you all for joining us for today's session for Curse of the Icefields. And join us next week as we will join these folks in as they continue going deeper into this dungeon. Thank you all. Hugs. Stay wonderful. Bye-bye.
Bye.